Alright, let's jump on in. Continue through the Orient on Legendary. Let me make sure my stream is working before I get too far ahead of myself. Cast that. Alright, everything looks like it is working fine. Let me pull it up on here and we'll get started. Probably knock out Act 3 today, which means we'll be fighting Typhon the Titan. Hopefully we beat him on our first try. We also have 2 side quests to accomplish here in the Jingyang Woods. Really wish I had a better helmet to go with my armor. Hopefully before we wrap up this playthrough we'll find that and some better boots. Or find the rest of the pirate set. I mean, I'd rather they just have like a matching set that aesthetically looks good together. Than like a smorgasbord of equipment. Oh, that's right. This place is a little bit of a pain to navigate. But I remember there's a... Oh yeah, the cave is right there. I see it on the minimap. I think that's the cave. Either we think we find the lewd statue in that cave, or we find a spell piece or something. I'm pretty sure that's the one for the quest that we currently have. The statue for that wealthy merchant. No, no, this is the spider cave is the one that has the spell piece in it. So I think that's later on. Pushing through, get as much experience off the experience shrine as we can. Come back for more about the loot later. So, of course, we fight ranged enemies who are kiting us, so we're wasting valuable time chasing these guys around. Not as much XP as I would have liked, but it's fine. Still more experience than we would have gotten normally, so can't really complain. It's free, so it doesn't cost us anything. Besides one click of the mouse. Alright, come back and turn this into... the wealthy merchant.
Ah, because they are monsters.
What did he give me? +3 to battle rage. Oh, we have that from last playthrough. Okay, so is this better than having the Thracian ring? Or Thracian ring? I mean, the Thracian ring, I am wasting one of the effects since I don't use defense mastery. Also, if he gives us the... Is it Alki? Ike? Then I think it's an AL. If he gives us that ring, how do we get the Timalos ring? Less percent strength, but we get more flat strength from the new ring. I lose my stun resist, slow resist, some attack speed. Let's see. So average damage goes up, and my average damage per second goes up. So we're going to swap that out. Oh, it's also giving us the a bonus effect. The Gladiator's Creed, because we have 2 pieces, even though it's not 2 different pieces. Huh, did not work that way. So we do get the 20% physical resist, 50% bleeding resist, and 400 health. I'll take it. Seems okay to me. And Battle Rage is which one? It's the one that has a percent chance of activating, right? Here it is. 7% chance of activating. 10 second duration, 115 damage, 33% offensive ability. Yeah, okay, well. It is one of our more powerful passives when it does trigger, which isn't very often. Personally, I prefer a boost to Onslaught, but I'll take what I can. Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. I am feeling that lack of attack speed, though. We're still putting out some decent damage, so nothing to fret about. Another experience shrine. Make sure we get as much fights in as we can. Or as many fights. I wonder if there's an optimal way to do that, like knowing where boss spawns are when you get the Shrine of Experience.
Why did you save me? Forgive me. I fear I may have warrior. Your example has taught me wisdom.
That was it?
I will
Okay.
protect our...
I'm glad, man. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, Generation Zero was quite the experience. I felt like it drug on a little bit at the end, but I did enjoy the early game a whole lot. Honestly, like the very beginning of the game was just super, super engaging. But once I got over that need to fight everything I came across, it did improve. Not a game you want to take every fight. Not solo anyway. If you're playing with a group, then it'd be a lot easier. I guess I did like the idea of like picking apart the machine. I just wish it was a little faster. Once I found better weapons, it wasn't too bad. But I did find out later that finding better weapons is level dependent. So you have to play the game for so long before you actually start finding good stuff. I think it's level 25 before you start finding legendary stuff. This might be the cave where we get the other spell piece. And make sure I have enough inventory space for it. And go through the center. Then the third spell piece, I don't actually remember where that's at. I want to say it's in Hades. But it might also be in Ragnarok itself. Oh, it's in the Jade figurine. Forgot, why do I get 2 of those? I guess in case you missed the first one? I remember reading about this at one time. I'll go back and see if I can give this to him as well. Maybe we get double the reward for this. Maybe he'll give me the other gladiator set ring. The Orient.
Because they are mocked, fortune has smiled. Thank you, warrior.
Okay, not sure what I'm supposed to do with the second one. I'm pretty sure I have it in my inventory, don't I? Is there... It doesn't matter. So I guess China. At this point in time. Don't do it, owl. I do hit a lot harder with this this ring on though. I'm gonna miss that attack speed. Stacked with the lifesteal that I have. Also, I wouldn't mind the relics and charms automatically combining when you pick them up in your inventory. It's a little too micromanaging for my taste. Alright. Making good progress. Shanxi Fields. Or is it Shanxi? I do that a lot. I second guess how things are pronounced because almost anything can be pronounced multiple ways. And then playing a lot of like, I know this isn't let's say fantasy naming, but I play a lot of fantasy games with made up words and names, and it's you never really know like what's the intended pronunciation behind something. I'm keeping pace with the damage I'm taking with the healing. After being stunned for a while too, that was nice. What is the dead end? Huh. Well, alright.
Warrior! Warrior! Listen, they say the Lord of the Beasts entered our land recently.
Hunt for the sickle. Seriously, every other Beastman faction is just called like, you know, whatever it is, call it by man, except for the crocodiles, just called reptilians. Which I really don't think is fair to them, because there's other reptiles besides crocodiles. But you have, well, I guess satyrs also have like a unique naming scheme, but then you have like the boarmen, you have the goatmen, not the goatmen, those are satyrs. Tigermen, there's another, the jackalmen. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. That slow is horrible. Gotta hear a sorcerer. Then the crocodiles are just reptilians. Then again, they could be, I guess, a progressive movement from the crocodiles themselves. They don't want to leave out their reptilian brothers, so they're just like, you know what, just call us reptilians. We're not special. Us reptiles gotta stick together. Alright.
We are working hard to take. It is a terrible.
The Terracotta soul? Yes, the men are afraid.
Biggest settlement in the Orient. It doesn't sell any dye for some reason. So the merchants here, for that one quest, Celtic Plaid, we have to buy dye from all the different acts, and this settlement doesn't sell dye. Only 90,000 experience. Well, the side quest will give me like 140,000 experience. That's lame. Oh. Yeah. Side quest in this direction. I'll find the Terracotta soldiers, because they don't have any range variants. Them and the constructs. I mean, they are considered constructs, but the automatons from Greece. So they're hitting me very hard, jeez. Also, the boss fight here is pretty cool, and that actually has like stages where he keeps falling back behind formations of the Terracotta soldiers. Alright, so what resistances did I lose when I swapped out my ring? Stun and slow, okay. I just feel like I'm taking a ton more damage here. I actually have 20% more physical resist, so okay. Because these guys just hit really hard. Oh gosh. Let's fall back real fast. There we go. You have your army, I have mine. That slow is killing me. Jeez. Nope. I need to find my banner. If you want to fight me over here, I'll fight you, but I need to come over here. Nope. Shoot. I mean, where's Crown Fair when you need it? So I can instantly destroy all these constructs and then just fight the boss. That slow is horrible. Fire attack is also horrible. I need to kite that out. I think he just keeps spamming it though. The slow is really what's killing me. It's already lost attack speed by swapping out that ring. What, like 23%? And he uses whatever he's using on me to slow it even further, and I'm just, I'm struggling. Also, I don't think I was in my banner's range right there either, so I need to cast it like right on top of him. It's not off cooldown yet. It's not going to stop me from charging in. My god, he cast that up way over there. He's still hitting me like a truck. Trying to cast or drop my banner on the ground. I should have done it behind the statue that was to my right, or like I guess closer to him. So he couldn't hit me there, I don't think. I don't remember this fight being that hard. Hey, welcome to the stream, Arda. Just time to watch me struggle against this guy. Well, hopefully I have it this time. Hey, gosh, that attack speed slow is horrible. Look at that.
You can't carry anymore.
+1 all skills, that's pretty good. Alright, so I really don't need another one of these. Let's see. Don't need that. Wait, where'd I put that? Oh, there it is. Let's see. We don't need this either.
Warrior, an ancient evil.
Alright, cool. 2 attribute points. I'll take those. Strength and dexterity. Thanks, man. Took me a few tries. That attack speed slow is brutal, though. Because I just got rid of... where's that ring at? I just gave up 23% of my attack speed for a different ring. So then whatever the heck he was doing, I don't know how much that slow was. It looked like it was like 90%. That's what it felt like. Some incredible crowd control. Where's this guy we need to talk to? There he is.
The mausoleum, you great warrior. You have done us a true service.
Yeah, and you gave me a piece of junk to clog up my inventory. And I already have enough junk clogging up my inventory, so... there. I feel like it's just a difficulty curve in general in this at this point of the game, because these Terracotta soldiers are messing me up. Is this active? Yeah, that is active. Just making sure before I get teleported back to where we started this this stream. Alright, I kill them faster than they kill me, then I win. There we go. Like, the lifesteal that I got is already starting to feel really obsolete. Just by progressing further in the same act. That's a lot of damage coming my way.
You cannot open this door.
That's right, that's the way you loop back around to this this city.
You've killed all
You have
the
no
clay
more room.
soldiers.
It's alright, I don't want that piece of junk anyway, so. Imagine the look on his face when he goes to give me my reward and he hands it to me, I just throw it on the ground. Sorry, no space. Hector, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome, welcome.
Sorry,
This door
these
is
gates.
locked.
Oh, to rage sounds cool. Check that out after I'm done killing these tiger men. It's whatever. Doesn't really stand out to me as anything special. It's going pretty good. Did find out that we're not getting the house though. That we've been waiting on the appraisal for. The loan fell through, sadly. Which, I mean, it's what we were expecting. I am a student after all, so like my income isn't great. We got approved for much more than I was expecting. Or pre-approved for much more than I was expecting. Then I guess they actually finished the calculations, what they should have done from in the first place. I think they were leading us along. Because we ended up, yeah, we paid for like the inspector and stuff. And they're like, oh hey, now you don't get the loan. It's like, really? So that's fine. Honestly, it seemed too good to be true. But I mean, looking at getting houses when I'm a student, that's asking for trouble. So I don't have a full-time job. I mean, I never really got super excited about it anyway, because I figured the appraisal was going to come back for less than what they're asking for regardless, and we weren't going to give them that much money. Like, our loan had to depend on the appraisal, since it was through the VA. There wasn't any wiggle room. The other houses in that area were selling for quite a bit less than what they were asking. Now, granted, they did have probably the nicest house on that road. It's all good, because now we get to look for something even better, because the driveway was pretty small. And one of my things is I like to do my own car maintenance, so I really want like a driveway that I could do that in. And that driveway really wasn't going to cut it. How's it going with you?
Once I was a power having no need.
Can't make it all about myself. Sometimes I forget to ask people how they're doing as well, because I'm trying to play a game.
Freed, mystery and knowledge.
I feel like that comes across as selfish, but I forget. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It was the first house that came along. It just so happened to be a house that had everything that we wanted, even if like everything was a little, small. But I mean, it was literally the first house that we came across. So. And now's not really a great time to buy a house anyway. The housing market is, I'm gonna say competitive. So. And then the neighbors were also moving, so we had no idea what sort of neighbors we were going to end up getting as well. And so that's another variable that you don't want to deal with. You move into a place, you want to know what sort of neighbors, and the houses are pretty close together, so you really want to know what sort of neighbors you're moving in next to. I've gotten both of mine, and I still don't have any superpowers yet, besides my standard superpowers. Super strength, extraordinarily handsome, limber, you know, the typical superpowers. Or, you know, just being a Don. Or, I don't know. Some other fantastic phrasing for it. Where am I? Is this the way I need to go? I don't actually remember. I'm hoping that this cave isn't the way forward. It's a lot of chests. Great, we leveled up.
Your inventory is full.
That's no good. Alright, I'm sure I have some other stuff laying around that can be combined with one another. Let's see. Not seeing it right now, but I'm sure that I do. Like these things. And this can go with this. Wait, right? Is that not the same? Oh, I didn't do it right. There it is. Stuff like that. There we go. Actually I have an appointment I have to go to tomorrow. I have a dental appointment tomorrow. Got my 6-month checkup. Used to really love going to the dentist when I was younger. Until one time. There's just one time I went and this the hygienist just destroyed my mouth. No idea why. She was just, I think she was a sadist, honestly. Had never had a bad experience with the dentist before that because I've always like taken my dental hygiene very seriously. Ever since I was very young, and like just she just, I don't know, she was out to get me. I still remember her face and that gleam she had in her eye as she just raked my gums. Like, she wasn't even scraping my teeth or anything, like checking my teeth, she was just prodding my gums. She's like, you know what? There's something in here, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna bleed you out, I'm gonna leech you without the leeches. It was horrible. I had never had any issue with the dentist before, and I just, ugh. She ruined it for me. So now, I mean, I still don't mind going to the dentist, but like, I just think about that whenever I go, and there's this like temporary pang of nervousness. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna get that sadist again. Like, she's still out there waiting for me somewhere. That's why I leveled up. I need to take care of that. 1 point here and 2 and 2. Oh, I still have 2 more points. Oh, heck yeah. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if I'd get the pizza vaccine. That sounds like an off-brand. An off-brand version of it. It's like when you get in an alley. It's like, yeah, man, I got the vaccine. It says, I got that pizza vaccine. He opens up his trench coat next to a bunch of like stolen watches and stuff, and he's got some vaccines in there too. So I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going. Let's explore every corner, I guess, until the right way reveals itself. You went to Japan? Did you have fun? Or was it like a business trip? You didn't have fun. Alright, so I think there's a secret boss up here, right? Yeah, this guy, the Bone Dragon. Or Dragon Lich. Come here, buddy. Oh, he froze me. Sorry, I still got my... That slow is horrible. I'm gonna die. Oh no! I didn't die to him last time. I guess I also dodged his Frost Breath. Oh no, we're Greek. Ancient Greece, ancient Egypt, and ancient China. I'm gonna have to run all the way back there. That's frustrating. Yeah, I shouldn't have tried to face tank that Frost Breath. If it wasn't for that, I would have been fine. Because like the very first tick of it doesn't freeze you, so if I would have kited around it. But I just decided to stand my ground. Like, I got this. Because he was at like a third of his health or something, or a quarter. Man. My ego got in the way again. So I'm going to tank this Frost Breath with my biceps. Like, how do I... So I have to circle all the way around. Well, I mean, in my defense, the gods sent me here. I'm following a prophetic quest. Actually, I don't know if there's a prophecy involved in this. Either way, the Telkeens, which are trying to bring the Titans back, are leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. I'm just following. I'm following them. So, I'm a Marco Polo before Marco Polo was Marco Polo. Alright, Dragon Lich. Coming back for seconds. Need to grab that experience first, though. Oh, timeout. Dodge, dodge. I got all his health back. Oh no, it does freeze you immediately. That should be okay. Physical attacks aren't a big deal. It's the, there we go. Not a hard fight, just had to dodge that frost breath last time and I didn't. I think he exudes like that poison stuff, poison cloud, whatever. I think that's what killed me, not the other stuff, because I still have -8 resistance. Oh, it's all good, Matthew. It happens. It's more of a feint. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the people we're going through for the loan could have done a better job. That's my takeaway. Because they didn't do all the calculations they needed to during the pre-approval stage. So when they told us what we got pre-approved for, I was like, holy crap, there's no way. So then they had us pay for the inspector and the appraisal. We're getting a refund on the appraisal, but not the inspector. So that's, yeah, $300 wasted. Because they didn't do their job completely the first time. That's irritating. I feel like this game takes longer to traverse than Diablo 2. Like the maps are bigger, so yeah. Yeah, I can't get that back, which is upsetting because we shouldn't have been charged that in the first place since, you know. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. Oh, run away, run away. Look at him, guys. There we go. They're all clustered up like this. I can slaughter them, no problem. But yeah, luckily the appraisal hadn't happened yet. Otherwise, we might not be able to get that back either, which would be even more upsetting, because that's $500. All because they didn't do their job. Chat support. What sort of service are you getting? I assume you have like an alligator in your pool or something. His attack's getting me through the rock. Man, the smackdown. Suck on that, Tony.
You can't carry anymore. You can't hold anymore.
Yeah, I probably don't need to really pick up anymore anyway. Probably get rid of most of these relics and stuff, because I'm really not going to use them. Unless I need them for a recipe. But the only recipe I plan on using is this. The only relic I need is the embodiment of the stew of Eldrimnir. Other than that, I need artifacts, Carnix, and Summoner's Totem. None of which I'm probably going to end up grounding for, so I'm I'm gonna stop worrying about charms and relics. Oh, neat! Well, congratulations.
A Taoist mage, the mage was peaceful.
I don't know, that was really exciting. Learning that, like, getting your license or whatever. Or, I guess, learners. Do they all have a learner's permit in Florida, or does it just go straight to license?
You can't carry anymore.
I think ours is a year. It's been a little while. It's either a year or it's like, maybe it's 18 months. Does feel good to be able to face tank these, a lot of these legendary
Your
fighting
inventory is full.
It might be worth grabbing some of these just since we know we can make a max one. Let me, get rid of a couple of those and do that just in case we need it for something. I left one back this way too. Not gonna worry about it. Well, neat. Are you gonna get her a car? Or are you gonna have her drive yours? It's my dad. My dad made us get our own car. First car I bought for $350. I took one of my paychecks for my summer job and went and bought it used. I had like 187,000 miles on it. It was an 87, so maybe I'm misremembering the
You can't hold anymore.
the mileage. It was a 87 Chevy Blazer. Had it for the my entire learner's permit time, and then a week of having my license, I blew the engine. I was dogging it everywhere. It sounded real good. I was doing donuts in my friend's cul-de-sac. Oh, and that car could not handle it. Why that model in particular? Or is it just like any... I mean, if you don't mind me asking, I don't know. give me a specific make and model. Because whenever we bought used cars, usually we just drive down the road, and if we saw something on the side of the road that we liked, that's we stopped and looked at it.
Perhaps you can help me if you would cleanse the cave.
Behind the waterfall. Find the cave and defeat the spirits. That's fair enough. Now, we've always been more of a Chevy family, but we've also kind of just owned whatever. Like, we've gone through, I don't know, my dad's gone through a lot of vehicles. He likes buying new cars. Well, not new, I mean, he'll buy used, but he likes having different stuff, I guess. So after my Blazer, I had a '89 Mercury Grand Marquis, which makes an appearance in that one movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger where he plays the Russian cop, becomes the United States. I can never remember the name of it. But the make and model of my car is in that movie. I always thought that was cool. Well, take care, man. Glad you could stop by. I hope you get serviced in a timely manner. They don't keep you waiting too long. Nothing worse than a promise of a servicing that goes unfulfilled. Fictional or real? I'll probably go with something real. I really like probably a '69 Camaro, honestly. I'm a muscle car guy. Like just a pretty standard '69 Camaro, black, 2 white racing stripes. Have it souped up a little bit. I'll probably have like a Pro Charger or something in it. Just give it a little bit more kick. I used to be like a big Viper fanboy when I was younger, but I don't know, nowadays I don't really care for like the super car like aesthetic, like Corvettes and Vipers. They just don't look good to me. Ferraris I don't like. Just like a standard like domestic American muscle car. Best, I think the best, like the easiest build is the Conqueror, which is Warfare and Defensive Mastery. So it's like half of what I've got going on right now, because I'm using Warfare. So Warfare Mastery is very damage focused, and then Defensive Mastery is obviously very defensive focused. And you can combine the two, and it really covers all your bases. And there's a lot of loot that you find that's good for both of them as well. Like I have a ring around here somewhere. Like this gives you +1 to Warfare and Defense Mastery stuff, and there's a lot of items that are good for both because they're both physical damage trees. So typically whatever item is good for one of the trees is good for the other tree as well. But I'm also not an expert, so... I would probably go with sword and board if you go defensive mastery. You can forego the dual wielding. So instead of like getting... you would not go this tree here. Because this is the dual wield tree. But you can still get like battle rage and onslaught. Dodge attacks and battle standard. Battle standard's really powerful anyway. So, I mean, that really will complement any build. So you can take warfare with any other class and that'll be really good. Warhorn's really good. I'm not going it here yet. I will end up investing in it. I just haven't started to. But you still, sword and board. If you go defensive master, I think going sword and board is better than dual wield. Because you get more bang for your buck. And there's some shields I'll show you. So despite me going dual wield in warfare, I have a shield currently in my inventory. That gives me +2 to all skills in warfare mastery. This shield is fantastic. But I don't use it because I am going dual wield. So I can swap to it, cast my abilities, and then swap back. And you don't have to put all your points into strength. You know, you put some into like health. I put all my points into strength and dexterity, but you don't have to do that. Having some points into health is a good idea too. What you could do, there are some quests that give you free skill points or attribute points. So if you wanted to, on your level ups, you could do like strength and health. And then, like, for your free points, put it into dexterity or something like that. But I think if you go Conqueror, I think strength and health is better than what I'm doing, because I don't think I put any points into health. It's all been strength and dexterity. But for Conqueror, I think strength and health would be better. But again, not an expert. So take that advice with a grain of salt. Because every level up you get 2 points. And like, I don't know, every like few levels you put 2 points into strength or something. Like, depending on like if you feel like your damage is lacking. Also, you do get more... That's something I'll show. So whenever you level up, you put points in here. Your actual tree bar, I don't know what this is called. You do get stats here too. So whenever I put a point into my Warfare Mastery, over here I get 2 Strength, 2 Dexterity, and 40 Health. I don't know what the stat growth and Defensive Mastery looks like, but it's probably like more health and strength or something like that, so... this is probably more important than just like investing points here. Which is still important, but... Your gear will also supplement a lot of your attribute points. Oh, sorry, Hector. Fictional V8. Interceptor. V8 Interceptor. Is that Mad Max? That's Mad Max car, right? The Magnum Opus. Spinner from Blade Runner. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having the Interceptor. Maybe in a little bit better condition. That'd be some serious maintaining. I have to go back and turn this quest in. Yeah, I do. It's been so long since I've watched Mad Max. I mean, I watched Fury Road. But the originals, it's been a few years. I was really close to playing Mad Max, the video game on the channel,
Noble warrior, may fortune
a while ago, and I just other games cropped up, so I didn't do it. Yeah, see, I don't care for like Ferraris and stuff. I don't like the way they look. I also want something that I can like work on myself. I'm very adamant about my own maintenance. So unless it's something that I absolutely can't do. I guess, I mean, if money wasn't an issue. Even then, I'd go with something older. Oh shoot, I don't remember the name of it. There was a car I saw online. Shoot, what was it called? It's like a Shadow or something. It was like an old car, like old and long, like a land yacht. I like big cars. I thought it was really cool. And then I just kind of like pushed it out of my mind because like, I've
You
never
can't
had that.
carry anymore. You can't hold anymore.
And I can't remember what the name of it was. Yeah, Ferrari's far from perfect. You got that right. Let's take care of this guy. I think he's the one that's messing me up here. Oh no! I'm dying a lot this stream. Not paying 100% attention to the game, so. Honestly, if I ever find that Grand Marquis I used to own, I'll probably try to buy it back. I do miss that car. Because it was big, it was heavy, it was safe. It had, I mean, it wasn't like super safe, it didn't have an airbag or anything in it, but... It may have had an airbag, I don't actually remember. I'm pretty sure it did. It had like the old 5.0 in it that they used to put in the like the 80s Mustangs. It was one heck of a car. What? Oh no, you talking? All right, you talking the game, the Tigerman. Okay, that went over my head. It's another way you could phrase that, is that RPG horror story handed it to me. And if you ever get the chance, I do recommend you go check that out, the RPG horror stories on Reddit. Some of those, ugh. It's not a thing that I frequent because I prefer just reading about video games and stuff, but Every once in a while, there we go. I do peruse it. The Hermit Mage. Really? And a lot of experience. Alright, let's take out the Sorcerer first. Also, at this rate, we might finish the act. Thought we're making good time, but as much as I've spent dead, as much time as I've spent dead. Holy crap, that's a ton of damage. Alright, stop stunning me. I'm gonna dodge that stun. There we go. I don't really. Mostly because I've never played like anything in a public environment. I've never played any tabletop or anything. It's all been video games for me.
You have no more room.
Why, yes, strange. Shi Yun is named for him.
Oh, I guess, okay, so if we go, like, I played Guild Wars back when I was in middle school, and,
You have no more room.
there was a couple people that were trying to get me to role play with them in an adult manner, and I was far too young for that. I mean, I dipped out immediately. I was like, what the heck, y'all? Ugh. I was just trying to find a group to do, dungeons with. Oh yeah, no, I know people can be weird. I've I've met plenty. Man, I worked at McDonald's in high school. The employees were fine. The people I worked with, my coworkers were great. It's the people that came in. Mostly aggressive. They're mostly very aggressive people.
You can't carry anymore.
Also, try being named Donald and
You
working at
can't hold
McDonald's.
anymore.
That's also not very fun. Funnily enough, I also wasn't the only Donald that worked at McDonald's. There was another one there that worked with me. I had people like college people coming in and taking pictures of me. Like, oh man, look, it's Donald that works at McDonald's. Back when, you know, cell phones were new. Which is how I paid for my cell phone. Was by working there. My cell phones weren't new. It's like when the Motorola Razr was really popular at that time. and 4? Like those 4 weren't included with the
You can't hold anymore.
regular players. So she had 13. Oh, Abyssal Shield.
You have no more room.
Alright, I'm just gonna just start dropping stuff on the ground. Screw it. It's about time, right? I need to start cleaning out my inventory anyway. I'm gonna run out of space for all my health potions. I probably shouldn't drop the completed charms if I can help it.
You can't hold anymore.
Jeez Louise. I mean, even if she wasn't new, I mean, it's just, that's a lot to take in.
Word it. Hurry. The Titan.
But how do you keep track of all that? His Abyssal Shield looks cool as heck, man. Man, that doesn't sound... I mean, I don't think that'd be fun playing. I mean, just waiting for your turn to come back around. I mean, you never get anything done. Even without, like, you know, all the other issues you run across. Like, imagine, like, the combat turn order. Ugh. That's one thing I like about real time with pause, you know? Combat really just kind of goes at your pace.
You can't carry anymore.
Oh, yes I can. Alright, so what do we have here? 34 electrical burn damage over 2 seconds, 35% chance of 34% energy drain, or 1 to 2 seconds of skill disruption, 56% stun resist, 51% skill disruption protection, 22 strength, 23 intelligence, 20 dexterity, 49 offensive ability, and plus 15% attack speed. It attacks very fast. 1368. Alright, that's less. Yeah, it's just worse across the board. Okay. Well, I assume that it just kind of devolved from there. I guess that's one thing that new DMs have to learn, based on, you know, things that I've read, is that they have the ability to say no. So I feel like that's a situation where people just kept asking to join the campaign or something, and she just didn't step up and say no. Were you part of that game? 'Cause that sounds horrible. Okay. I did see if my school had a like a D&D club or something for me to check out. Just so I can try and get some tabletop experience. Considering all the CRPGs I play, I figured, you know, at some point I need to fit that into my schedule. But sadly, it does not. One day. That poor girl. Well, there's so much stuff on the internet, hopefully it just gets buried and forgotten about. Nope, back this way. Oh, alright, I guess we're going this way. We're getting attacked, so may as well commit to it. Not a fan of these chakram throwing tigers. Oh, well. This is a good thing I don't know. Man, it sounds like a fun story. I'm a little sleepy today. Alright, so I do not remember how long this act actually is. I thought...
Please, Lao Jun's top.
Sometimes that's all you can do. I mean, if you're not in charge of the situation, I mean, there's no reason for you to try and, like, fight against it, you know? Sometimes it's better just to sit back and enjoy the ride. Or witness it. You know, you don't have to enjoy it. You also don't have to rail against it. That's how I am most of the time. Just one-shot him. I wonder if it was in my left hand. I wasn't paying attention. So then I one-shot him with my offhand, which is twice as embarrassing. This is a dead end? It's not. So this is where the third sister's at.
Oh, I will explain good for hundreds of years.
Do I have to keep talking to her? Crap, where's she at? Is it this one or is it the one further back? I really hope it's this one.
Oh, strange, we are so grateful.
Man, this is pretty good. I gain damage. If I lose the lifesteal if I do that, so no. So throw it on the ground. I'm only gonna equip purples from here on out, even if they aren't necessarily better than the other stuff that I find. I'm holding myself to a new standard. One of the highest quality gear for my character. Yeah, I really don't remember this act being this long, because we knocked out so much of it so quickly yesterday. And now I just feel like it's taken so long to get through. I mean, I'm still enjoying it, it's still my favorite act, but I thought the Jade Palace was the end. My memory's a little fuzzy. And I remember the side quests I just did and stuff, because I did that before starting Legendary. Oh, that's right, we returned back to the city. Yeah, okay, we're not even... I haven't made our full loop yet. Is even... No, there's a reason to circle back down that way. Who else wants some? A bunch of archers. They sent their champion to me just to die. It's like that scene at the beginning of Troy when Achilles has to fight the champion of the other army. I don't remember what his name was. They were chanting it. But as you can see, history only remembers the winners, so. I imagine that it's like an immediate response. Like they didn't even care if the city didn't have a name. They just like that was going to be their response no matter what. Well, sometimes a good campaign needs a little bit of railroading, you know? Maybe she knew what she was doing. I mean, I say it all the time on the channel. Sometimes it's good to, you know, just play a more linear game and just let, you know, experience the journey. The player doesn't always need all the agency. And welcome back to the city. Oh, let me grab this. And then kill everything. Or it kills me.
You cannot open the door at this time. You can't hold anymore.
Wait, what do I need to do?
This door is locked.
Uh-oh. What did I miss? Let's see. I think we just go back to this, right? No, I need to go back to, wait. Crap, where do I need to go? Yeah, I get you, I get you. Is the person I need to talk to here?
You found a gate in Chang'an opens onto the forest of the others will sing of your...
So it's the gate over here now, right? Gotta figure this out.
The forest
cannot
of the
open the
ancients.
door
Go
at this
ahead.
time.
Open the gate.
It'd be nice if you help me, Mr. Guard. If they kill me, they're gonna come through that gate. May as well assist the one guy that has a chance against killing these guys. He's just standing there watching. Yeah, I guess being a hero doesn't pay very much. That's why you always have the protagonist going through homes and looting everything. Anything that's not nailed down. And sometimes even things that are nailed down. People always bash on me for playing a lawful good paladin in Baldur's Gate and stealing everything, but being a hero doesn't pay very much. Gotta steal for the greater good. Or in his case, stand there for the greater good because he doesn't get paid enough. No, he's in the military. When I was in the military, there was this saying that we got told all the time that was just the worst thing. And it's extraordinarily contradictory to like the advice we normally received. We're always told to take the initiative, right? But anytime you took the initiative and a higher up saw you, they would say, good initiative, bad judgment. Every single time, to everybody. Didn't matter. Didn't matter if it's a good idea or not. Because you think, me saying that, just my experience, like, oh, well, you just had a bunch of bad ideas. No. It wasn't the case. They just didn't want you to usurp their authority. There's a big, authority complex with a lot of the, mostly NCOs, but occasionally staff NCOs, too. And they don't want you to have any autonomy. Despite preaching that, because it sounds good, They want to sound good. They want to sound smart. But when push comes to shove, they usually got promoted because of, they had the score for it. I still have a bit of a chip on my shoulder with from some of the people I had to deal with that were in charge of me for a time. I don't suspect that's going to go away anytime soon. I mean, it's the same in any work environment, but I don't know. I also think it's a little bit different in the military since they have a little bit more run of your life than, in the civilian world. How many bosses are in here? Jeez. Oh, okay. Well, that'd do it. That one stun, man. That gosh darn crowd control. Oh, yeah, there's some bugs. Well, you know what? I'm glad I died. Give me a chance to come back and finish the job that I started. I know there were a couple people that I was willing to jeopardize my benefits for. If I hadn't been married, very good chance I would have. But I also used to have a much shorter temper because, you know, I was constantly stressed out and tired. I wasn't really myself. But now I'm allowed to blossom into the man I'm supposed to be. Alright, you can't get over there. There's a mountain in the way. So we just keep going forward. I think this happened to me last time too. I was trying to finish the act, and the act just kind of kept on going at the end. Because you still have to go to Olympus. I mean, Olympus is a very short area, but the journey to get to Olympus is a little long. Yeah, and I was aware of it then too, but it was part of like the environment, and you just kind of it feeds it, like it feeds that anger and stress. Like there's a quote about Marines, and like, you know, they get treated like crap while they're back home, so that they get unleashed like dogs or whatever during wartime and stuff like that, and it's, I don't know. It's not healthy. It's not a healthy environment. That's what I'm gonna say. And it also kind of depends on your leadership too. But your leadership also looks out for themselves because they want to look better. They want to promote. And so it's just like I don't know. It's just not healthy. So yeah, I'm glad I'm out, and I'm I'm doing so much better. Oh man, I was down to like 25 health there. Whew. I will say that like the overall experience, I think I did benefit from. Like, it did help me grow as a person. But not until I got out. Because while you're in, like, there's just like kind of stagnation. There's a lot of like high schoolers that join. And so there's this kind of like almost childlike mentality that kind of permeates the whole organization, because a lot of them are kids, and they join and they hang around other kids, and they don't really grow out of that. I mean, I could rag on it all day. It's one of those things I could talk about for a very long time. So I'm gonna try and pull myself out of that, because it's whew, I can go on a rant. Yeah, a lot like teenager bravado energy. Being slowed by something. Not a fan. It's taking me too long to kill things. Oh, I was trying so hard there. It's alright, there's a fast travel point right there. I'm just gonna go take that. I should have dropped my banner. I thought about it and I was like, I don't need to do that. Turns out I did need to do that. Alright, I can't do it. Wait, why is it on quota? Run away! Am I even hitting this guy? What's going on here? That's super weird. Like, I was sitting there swinging at him. I think he's out of range or something. And all my attacks were missing. Alright, finally made it to the Wusao Caverns. Jeez, I almost died again. At this rate, Typhon is going to be a bit of a doozy to fight, isn't he? Holy crap. Oh. I guess they're like the opening attack or whatever, just is tearing me apart. Yep. I mean, it would have been a waste of time had I not, you know, got anything from it, and I did. I don't like wasting my time, so. You know, you can always look for the silver lining. Same thing I do with video games. Like, I play some pretty janky games every now and then, but there's always a silver lining. There's always something to glean from anything you do. Alright, so this stream's probably going to go on a little longer than the norm because I do want to beat Typhon tonight. It's like this whole, you know, 2 streams per act, except for Act 1 I think took us 3 streams. But I was trying to get my, you know, back in the feel of the game, so that's a special exception. But some of the acts are a little bit longer than others, like this one for instance. So maybe not like Hades. Hades is really long, Act 4. And Act 5. I think they're both longer than the other acts. Whoa. A lot of poison damage. I need to check one thing before we fight Typhon. What is my vitality resistance? All of those are 0%. I'm 55%. Oh, that's bleeding. -12. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. Well, thank you, man. Yeah, well, that's one of the things. So while I was in the military, I watched a lot of Let's Plays, mostly Get Dave, and that helped me get through it because he had very calm Let's Plays, and that's how I decompress at the end of the day. Is I'd come home and I'd watch his Let's Play, and that's what inspired me to do my own. So I mean, that's one thing I can take from the military. Is in a way, it did help inspire me to make my Let's Play channel, which is, you know, probably my greatest passion at the moment. So there's a ton of poison damage coming at me, and I do not like it. Leave me alone. All right, there we go. On the story, but I can also focus in the story. I mean, I'm playing through it myself, right? I put my character into this story, so. Yeah, I think it's another reason why I can't watch like the really loud, like boisterous Let's Players. It grates my nerves so much. I hate when people yell. Had to waste all those cooldowns on those two guys. Man. Well, thanks, man. Also, welcome to the stream. I assume you've been here for a little while. You heard all that. It took me a little while to iron out some of the rough edges. Like, I've tried going back and looking at some of my old stuff, and it's, it's mostly the audio quality. I'm glad I've improved upon that. Don't know how I ever thought that was okay though. Like, I remember doing sound checks. Like, oh man, this sounds pretty good. I'll upload this. But you know, you improve as you go. I'm still improving. It's part of the fun. That's part of the fun of watching the channel develop, is like watching myself get better as I go. So. That's a lot of hues in a row. It's really satisfying just watching like hue after hue after hue, because it does so much damage. Chomp, chomp, chomp. And it's got a satisfying sound to it. Here. Or not. Haha, Sacred Rage coming in for the win. I love that ability. What do these skeletons still have like their spirits attached to their bodies or not? Like if they're conscious of what they're doing, or if it's just the bones that are animated themselves. Because it varies from, you know, setting to setting. Ooh. Ooh, Alexander's Bracer. Might just use that just
Your
because
inventory is full.
I like Alexander. Let's see. I assume it means Alexander the Great, right? Alright, so 49% pierce resist, a ton of armor. Holy crap, 583. 32 strength, 24% cold resist. 101 offensive ability, 136 defensive ability, and plus 22% attack speed. Alright, so I actually lose some damage if I do this. Well, I gain DPS. I lose average damage. I also gain attack speed. Yeah, I'm just gonna use it because I assume that's supposed to be Alexander the Great set. I wouldn't mind having that one set. I've mentioned it before, but he's my favorite like historical figure. I've always seen like skeletons more as gosh, the wash. Let's kind of around, attacking from behind like that. Jeez. I've always seen like skeletons more as like a curse type thing. Man, I know it's it can vary, but when I see skeletons, my first thought is okay, they are like magically attached to this like crypt or tomb or wherever they're at. Like they're, I mean, it's the same deal, I guess, like personality-wise. They don't retain their humanity because zombies are animated. I don't know. I see skeletons more as like an environmental magic. Or like a curse or a trap magic. Oh, experience. Come here. Thank you. So before we fight Typhon, I will probably have to go back and buy some potions for the first time in Legendary. Because he does make me nervous. He's one of those boss fights that gets to me. Don't know what it is about him. Like, he's not a hard fight. He's really not. But he gets under my skin. I feel like I don't think clearly when I fight him. Just like Riku from Kingdom Hearts. It's one of those like childhood like traumas, I guess. Alright, stop using your fire breath. At least I have the damage to mostly kill those guys once I get behind them. Like, almost immediately. Before they've done casting their fire breath. Oh gosh. Two at once. Bunch of jerks. My deaths are really ramping up this stream. I mean, yeah, that works too, and it probably the same thing with like zombies. But I feel like because skeletons are there so long, like they're usually entombed in the tomb. Which I guess if you show someone like looters show up soon enough, they'll be zombies. But like, you know, when someone's like, oh, don't enter like the cursed tomb or the cursed land or cursed tower, whatever it is, like I don't think zombies. I think skeletons, because they're part of the oh my goodness. I'm standing right in it. Oh my goodness. Alright, go get him, guys. I'm not dealing with that. Oh, he still got me. I don't remember having this much trouble against these guys. I don't think I picked up my experience either, so I'm going to be short quite a bit of XP. I guess another way to look at it would be skeletons are associated with ancient evil, and you know, zombies are associated with, like, you know, current events, which obviously makes sense. Like, zombies are more like plague to me. Which again makes sense because, you know, they usually carry some sort of pestilence or disease or something. So I mean, I don't think I have like a fresh new take on it. It's just I don't think my stance is unique. I think it's actually pretty stereotypical. Take care of these guys. Frost Lord, die! Die, Frost! Oh, that's slow, man. Slow is killing me. Because all my stuff has a % chance to proc, right? Like all my really damaging abilities. So I need to attack a lot and I need to attack quickly. And those slows just ruin that. Can't attack fast if I'm slowed, you know? So, stupid Frost Lords. This guy. Oh. That potion came off cooldown just in time. I don't know if y'all saw how close that was, but holy crap. I don't know why these guys do that. They hit you and then they turn around, like run away and then stop. So you still have to chase them down, but like they don't actually run away from you. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. That's a lot of enemies. Run away. There we go. Whew, all that life steal. So I'm pretty sure this is the last stretch here, right? Before we hit Olympus, yeah. It's Typhon. So supposedly this guy you can like cheese and get his scythe or sickle. Anti-space tank this guy. Is that a threat? Do you remember bug juice? Or did you ever have bug juice? The like that juice from like the 90s? It's like a kid's drink. And that's what I always imagined it tasted like. Like the red and blue versions of those. Like not great, maybe a little like almost like sourish because it's so sweet. Alright, the stun is lasting. Holy crap, that stun. At least that's how I always envisioned it. All the way back here? Are you... come on, man. Wait, no, there's a faster way. There it is. Oh, technically Olympus is Act 5. Or Act 4. Huh. So I am done with Act 3. Oh well, we're gonna fight Typhon anyway. We've made it this far. Alright, that stun needs to, like, stop. Come on. Alright, stun. I get it. I get it. You work. It's okay. Jeez, that stun, man. Also, Limos... It's usually Minotaurs to this area, not the Limos. So this is a change of pace. Well, you're not really missing out on much. It's like one of those very mediocre drinks. I had a whole bunch of it growing up because my uncle was a truck driver and they had like a damaged box, and so he gave us like a big box of it. Holy crap. So I had more than I probably should have ever had of that drink, but I mean, it's just like a typical fruit juice. Here's the Minotaurs. I know these show up eventually. Alright, that stun needs to stop. It's hard of being stunned, man. What's my stun resist? Oh, 0%. Oh, because I replaced that ring. They gave me the stun resist. Look at that stun. That's insane. Alright, maybe I should put that ring back on. That stun just doesn't stop. Their stuns you can dodge, the Minotaurs you can't. Actually, they're not stunning me, they're just slowing me. That's usually a stun. The animation, anyway. Oh, does my banner give me stun resist? It might. It does not. Alright, so I have enough of my ancestral horn, so we might be in a little bit of trouble up here. Oh, it gets rid of all my stacks. Oh, is that a silence instead? Yeah, yes, diabetes in a tiny bottle. Tiny plastic bottle. Alright, Typhon, let's dance, man. Ow. Hey, back up, dude. I has thorns, so I can't fight him yet. Oh, I can't now. Oh, nope. Not really. Casting the meteors. Whoopsies. I was only looking for the thorns, I wasn't looking for the giant balls of fire. Alright, Typhon. Second time's a charm. That's what they say, right? Dodged it, sucker. Oh gosh, okay. Okay. I guess. Oh, gotta run. Oh, he's got thorns on. Can't attack, can't attack. There we go. Now I can. Oh, he's got thorns. Run around. Go away. Macros. I'm touching his essence.
Hail, mighty hero.
You can't
I
carry
am Zeus, king of the Olympian gods. We are eternally thankful for your aid in stopping Typhon. No one would have ever thought that a human could defeat a titan. The epic heroes would kneel before you, and perhaps they shall. The conduit between our realms was destroyed. You have proven that men are ready to become the masters of their own fates. Your mortal world is not yet safe, but the responsibility now is yours. Go, greatest of heroes. There is much left to be done.
Hear that, guys? I'm the greatest of heroes. That's a really good bow for like a range build. +2 to scattershot arrows, +2 to marksmanship, and +1 to all skills and hunting mastery. That's super good. I didn't have a lot of trouble with him in epic, but yeah, in normal. Because I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize he was hey, it's Tiresias. Tiresias spent some time as a woman. A dispute between Hera and Zeus led him to being turned into a woman.
I am blind. All creation.
He's also blind. He appears in a few stories, like Oedipus. Well, Heracles didn't, did he? Where's he at? What's he doing? Busy slaughtering his family? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, but that is going to do it for the stream tonight. Went a little over time, but you know what? I defeated Typhon. That's all that matters. And like I said, second time's the charm, right? So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Until next time, stay safe, stay classy, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, I should be able to do it tomorrow. So, anyway, take care, everybody.